Welcome back to Inspire AI, where we explore how artificial intelligence is shaping our world and how we can shape it right back. I'm your host, Jason McGinty. Today, we're diving into something that might not sound glamorous, but it's absolutely essential: AI guardrails. Think about driving on a mountain road. The guardrails don't slow you down, they stop you from veering off a cliff. AI is no different. When it works within guardrails, it's powerful and safe. Without them, things can go off the rails fast. And I've got a few stories to show you just how real this is. So buckle up, grab a coffee or a nightcap. Let's dig in. When I think about it, one of the biggest lessons I've learned in technology is this: it's not the power of the tool that gets you in trouble. It's the lack of boundaries around it. Think about fire. With guardrails, it cooks your food and heats your home. Without them, it burns the house down. AI is the same way. Let's look at a few times when AI was used without strong enough guardrails. In 2023, Samsung leaked data. Employees were using ChatGPT to review internal code. Sounds harmless, right? But in the process, they leaked sensitive company data into the model. Data that couldn't be taken back. That's what happens when data compliance guardrails aren't in place. Next, we have Virgin Money chatbot fail. Over in the UK, Virgin Money's chatbot reprimanded a customer for using the word virgin when asking a question about merging ISAs. It was a total misunderstanding, but it shows how overzealous filters without context guardrails can backfire. And my final example about healthcare and HIPAA risks. Doctors have tested using ChatGPT to summarize patient notes. Helpful idea, yes, but if patient names or sensitive details slip through, that's a HIPAA violation waiting to happen. Guardrails are supposed to catch that before it ever reaches a model. 3 very different stories, one clear lesson. Without the right guardrails, even well-intentioned AI can cause real problems. So what do we really mean by guardrails? They are the rules, filters, and safety nets that sit between you and the AI, shaping what the system can and cannot do, such as content filters that should catch offensive or biased outputs, policy enforcement, ensuring compliance with laws like HIPAA or GDPR, and task boundaries to keep an AI focused. A medical chatbot, for example, can explain symptoms, but guardrails stop it from offering a diagnosis. It's like parental controls, but for super smart assistants. I hear you. You're saying, what about prompt engineering? Okay, prompt engineering, carefully crafting what you say to AI, is definitely useful, shouldn't be overlooked. But it's like giving a driver directions without any road signs. Guardrails outperform prompt engineering because they apply consistent rules across the board, not just per prompt. They also address systemic issues like bias and go deeper than prompt wording. And they also enforce ethical and safety standards universally. So in short, prompt engineering is like saying, turn left here. But guardrails are the signs and signals that make sure everyone on the road knows what to do. So let's revisit those stories about where guardrails weren't in action and see what guardrails would look like in practice. In Samsung's case, data compliance guardrails could have stripped sensitive information before it ever reached ChatGPT. Virgin Money's chatbot needed brand alignment guardrails, tools that check context before flagging words so it wouldn't embarrass both the customer and the brand. And in healthcare, technical guardrails can mask or anonymize personal details so clinicians still get value without privacy risks. Sometimes being an early adopter doesn't pay. But thankfully, these are the types of lessons that are being built into AI platforms today. So, guardrails versus freedom. Of course, there's a balance. Too few guardrails and you risk harm, bias, or even legal trouble. Too many guardrails and AI becomes useless. The dreaded Sorry, I can't do that response we've all seen. The sweet spot is when AI is free enough to be useful, but contained enough to be safe. So here's a quick gut check you can use whenever you're working with AI. 1. Think, could this response cause harm if I shared it? Number 2, does it feel too confident or just off? 3, is it safe, useful, and ethical? If any of those give you pause, you've likely found a place where guardrails are missing. So what's next for the future of guardrails? I think we're going to see some model level safety where companies are baking guardrails directly into AI models. We'll also see some independent monitoring tools. Think of them like external airbags for AI. And finally, I'm pretty sure we'll see some user controls. Consider sliders that let you choose strict, balanced, or flexible guardrails depending on your needs. I'm pretty sure guardrails won't be one size fits all. They'll adapt to context, whether that's finance, healthcare, or everyday tools. So what's the big picture here? AI guardrails aren't about slowing us down. They're about enabling trust. Real-world failures, from Samsung's leak to Virgin Money's chatbot glitch, show what happens when they're missing. The future isn't just about faster, smarter AI. It's about safer, more reliable AI that we all can count on. So that's it for this episode of Inspire AI. If you found it useful, share it with someone experimenting with AI in their work or world. And until next time, stay curious, keep innovating, and let's make sure the AI we build has the guardrails we need to trust it.